My wife won $9 million, filed for divorce, and kicked me out, but she forgot the prenup. Her parents forced me to sign before marriage. I met Sarah when we were both 24, working at the same marketing firm downtown. She came from money, like serious money. Her dad owned 3 car dealerships and her mom ran some successful real estate business. I grew up middle class, nothing fancy. When we got engaged after 2 years of dating, her parents insisted on a prenup. They sat me down at their country club and basically said they needed to protect Sarah's future inheritance. I was in love and didn't care about money, so I signed whatever they put in front of me. Honestly, didn't even read the whole thing. Sarah seemed embarrassed by the whole situation, kept apologizing and saying it was just a formality. We got married and life was pretty normal. Sarah worked in advertising and I was doing graphic design from home. We weren't rich, but we were comfortable. Her parents helped us buy a small house, which I thought was generous even though the deed only had Sarah's name on it per the prenup terms. 5 years into our marriage, Sarah started playing the lottery. Not like crazy amounts, just $5 here and there when she stopped for gas. She always picked the same numbers, her birthday combined with her mom's birthday. I thought it was silly but harmless. Then one Tuesday in March, Sarah was watching the lottery drawing on her phone during dinner. I was washing dishes when I heard her scream. She'd matched all 6 numbers. The jackpot was $9 million. I dropped the plate I was holding and we both just stood there in shock. The next few days were insane. Lawyers, financial advisors, reporters trying to call our house. Sarah's parents came over and had these long private conversations with her that I wasn't invited to. I figured they were just helping her make smart choices with the money. But then Sarah started acting different. Cold, distant. She'd leave rooms when I entered. Stopped talking to me about the money entirely. 2 weeks after winning, Sarah handed me divorce papers at breakfast. Just slid them across the table while I was eating cereal. She said she wanted to start a new chapter of her life and I wasn't part of it anymore. I was completely blindsided. When I tried to talk about it, she cut me off. Said her lawyer already worked everything out and I needed to move out by the end of the month. Her parents backed her up, saying I signed the prenup and wasn't entitled to anything. They even threatened to make things difficult if I fought it. I moved into my friend Kevin's apartment, completely devastated. Slept on his couch for a week, feeling like my entire life had fallen apart. Then I remembered I had a copy of the prenup in a box of old documents at my parents' house. I drove over and dug through everything until I found it. Started actually reading it for the first time in 6 years. That's when I saw it. Page 7, Section 4, Subsection B. The prenup protected Sarah's inheritance and any assets she brought into the marriage. But there was a clause about lottery winnings or gambling earnings acquired during the marriage. Any gambling winnings over $1 million would be considered shared marital property, split 50-50, regardless of who purchased the ticket. Her parents had put it in there because Sarah's uncle had a gambling problem and they wanted to protect against someone winning big at a casino and losing it all. They never imagined Sarah would actually win the lottery. I took the prenup straight to a lawyer that afternoon. He read it twice and started grinning. Said this was the easiest case he'd seen all year. Sarah's lawyer had clearly never read the full prenup either, just assumed it protected everything. We filed a counterclaim within 48 hours. When Sarah got served with my paperwork, she called me screaming. Said I was trying to steal her money, that I was a gold digger who never loved her. I just calmly told her to have her lawyer check page 7, Section 4, Subsection B. The line went quiet. Her parents lost it when they realized their own prenup was going to cost their daughter $4.5 million. They tried to settle for less, offering me $2 million to go away quietly. My lawyer said absolutely not, the prenup was clear. We went to court and the judge took about 10 minutes to rule in my favor. The prenup her parents forced me to sign was legally binding. I walked out of that courtroom with a check for $4.5 million. Sarah had to sell the house to pay me my half since she'd already started spending her portion. Last I heard, she's living with her parents again. I bought a nice condo downtown and started my own design company. Funniest part is, her parents won't even talk to her anymore because they blame her for not reading their own prenup before filing for divorce.